what's up guys, it's Shining Polaris. Today I have a special video. This will be my WWE Summerslam prediction video. And you get to see what a super casual I am to WWE. So hopefully I'll have all the matches that they officially announced and then my thoughts about it. Of course, this is filmed on Thursday. And tomorrow we still have Smackdown. So Smackdown, they could still make a little bit of change. So anyhow, we're just gonna start off with me going to the Superstore. So I left very early from Chicago and drove all the way to Detroit to try to get to the SummerSlam Superstore, which is in downtown Detroit, a little bit over after they opened, so I can get all the good stuff before it's sold out. So some of the stuff I got this SummerSlam shirt. You guys, this is Roman and Jay, and then this one does actually say, I was there in the back. I got the SummerSlam hat, as you know. I love my hats, so there you go. Let's see. And then I just got AJ Styles hat because I don't have this one yet. and then I got this cool lanyard, just that says SummerSlam on it. Little car keychain, and then these are mine already. My Cody keychains on there. Oh, and then you can see right here, this is the official program guide. So I love collecting programs, so I have all of them from all the pay-per-views I went to. These are the show's exclusive pins. So we have SummerSlam hot dog right there. SummerSlam like flames like for your car. And then the favorite one is the mitten right here, Motor City. So there you go. And then the big purchase I made was this right here. This was the Cody Nightmare Family hoodie jacket. So I got, and it has the Nightmare Family in the back. Yeah, I bought several of these, and these were not cheap. So can't wait to wear that. Probably wear it to like either Chicago Smackdown or Survivor Series because it's gonna be cold. Oh, and then I also bought that Cody. It's supposed to be one of the wrestling buddy toys, but it's very soft, so it's really more like a pillow. And as you can see, my yarn buddy's right there. So, all right, so that's the store itself is small if you compare it to WrestleMania. So like WrestleMania Superstore, it has like the lounge area. It has like this whole thing with the classic gear, toy section, and it's just like really big. This was just literally a store. So, I mean, it's still pretty big too. If you compared to like a merch stand, this was like maybe a size of an average store in the mall. And it just had like clothes and stuff. It doesn't have anything really special you could like take pictures in front of or whatever. All right. So down to let's get to the prediction, matches and of my matches. So, if I mess up or I have really bad takes, that's because, like I said, I'm a super casual. So, all right. Let's see. First, I will talk about the Battle Royale. I want to admit to you right now, I don't know who is in that Battle Royale. I don't know at all. But I will tell you who's going to win is LA Knight. And the reason is LA Knight is like super popular right now. Like the crowds cheer for him. They're all yelling, yeah. And a lot of people wanted him to win at Money in the Bank, and he didn't, and people were like pissed. And then like a couple of weeks ago, they had a match for like the #1 contendership, I guess for Austin's Theory United States Championship, and LA Knight lost that. And who won that was Rey Mysterio, who then lost it later. But I mean that 4-way or whatever they had, Rey won it, and people were just like so mad. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of LA Knight, but I know when like someone's really popular, and I felt that. I was like, man, the crowd want him to win, and WWE was like, no. So I really think part of this Battle Royale is to get LA Knight, have him win it so he can be #1 contender. So that's my thing. LA Knight gonna win this. All right, next match, let's see. Let's go with Logan Paul versus Riccochet. So I am not a big fan of Logan Paul. You see where this trend is going? I'm joking. But Logan Paul, like I said, is super popular, and I know why WWE has him. I will say that ever since like I saw Logan Paul on WWE and promoting his Prime drink, I see Prime everywhere now. So just saying, like, yeah, I understand why he's gonna win. I mean, why I think he's gonna win. So Ricochet, even though he's a cool guy and he's so talented, I feel like he's like gonna be. I know people are gonna get mad. He's gonna be like a mid Carter for forever. Like, but he's gonna do all these amazing moves. He's gonna show. He's gonna put on a great show. But he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win the big one, I guess. Also, like I said with Logan Paul, he's actually like lost a few times. So he lost against Seth at Mania, and then he didn't win Money in the Bank, which I thought he was gonna win Money in the Bank. He didn't win that. So I think Logan's gonna win at SummerSlam to raise him up a little bit, and so he can get onto whatever his next feud is. And also I think like WWE, they really want to invest more in him, and it would make more sense for him to win than, let's say, Ricochet wins. So anyhow, Logan Paul wins that match. Let's see, the next one I'm gonna say, let's go with Shayna Bazzler and Ronda Rousey. I'm not a fan of these. I know you like anyone in WWE, yes, and they're all not on the card. I'm joking. So we have Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey, and I will say, and I'll admit that I was not invested in this match at all or their storyline. But I will say, recently, either on Raw or Smackdown, probably on both, they showed their video package and in more detail about their friendship and stuff, and it was really well done. So like it got me a little interested, you know what I'm saying? So I also kind of heard or read that Ronda Rousey may be like either done with wrestling or want to take a long break, whatever, family, and maybe she wants to do something else, whatever. So because of all of that, and they are very good friends, I think Ronda is going to lose, and she's going to put over her best friend and make Shayna like look like a star. And hopefully, like, the goal here is to push Shayna Baszler into more of a main event stage. So I think Shayna's going to come out victorious. This match is MMA rules, so I'm kind of curious what that's going to look like, or what they're going to do, in the ring, if that is so. So anyway, Shayna wins it. Let's see. Let's go with Drew McIntyre and Gunther. This is for the Intercontinental title. So Drew McIntyre, he just came back very recently, and remember, not too long ago when his contract was expired, all of us AEW fans were like, "Oh, he's gonna be at All In," which would have been cool. I myself said that as well. So for him to come back was like a big deal. People still love him. People cheering for him or whatever. Now, like, I would absolutely say Drew should win this, because like I said, he just came back, and this would be just have him like be a champion right away. And kind of like with Shida, they were both pandemic champions, and it would be cool to have him be a champion, even though I know it's not like the world title, but you still can have that and in front of crowds and whatever. But with Gunther, I think from what I read, he is going to, if he wins, he's going to hold on to that Intercontinental title, and I think he's going to be a record holder. Like, he's going to beat the previous record, and he's going to hold that the longest. So because of that, and that WWE loves all of that mess, just for that, I think Gunther is going to retain, and he's going to beat Drew. So I mean, in my heart, I think Drew should win it, but I think when it comes to like those numbers, I think they like that a lot. So I think Gunther is going to he's going to stay as champion and beat Drew. So let's see. Let's go with let's see, the women's title match is the three-way, which is Asuka versus Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. Now you have Asuka as a champion, and she's fairly new. You have Charlotte and Bianca, which I think their rivalry is more towards each other than, let's say, towards Asuka. So with the three of them there, you can have a lot of shenanigans going on, and if somebody loses, they're not gonna look weak or nothing. So I think Asuka's gonna retain, and then Charlotte and Bianca, I guess they can continue on that feud together if they want to. But I mean, I want Asuka to retain too because she's, like I said, she's fairly new. I like her to see her with the title a little bit longer. And I mean, the other two women, they have been champions for a long time. You have Charlotte, that's a multi-time champion to the point where it's getting annoying. I'm not a big fan of Charlotte, and Bianca, who I am a fan of, she just came off of a very long reign. So because of that, I think Asuka is going to retain. Like I said, I like to see her hold on to that title longer and see what she can do with it. Let's see. Let's go with. Am I forgetting anything else? All right, I'm going to talk about the matches I want to see. Okay, so let's go with Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. This is one of the matches I do really want to see. I like both guys. You have Seth Rollins, who is the current champion, and he's been like a workhorse, you know, again, super over. Like, people love singing his song. If you let the crowd sing it, they probably would do it for like 3 minutes. Then you have Finn Balor. So, I don't know how, I'm trying to think how to explain it because I already know what I want to say. So, Seth Rollins, right? If it wasn't for Finn Balor and the Judges' Day, I would say Seth would retain it. Because like I said, he's been a very good champion so far, and he's like deserving to be a champion. But so Finn Balor is part of Judgment Day, and if you guys don't know, it's for them, and the three of them are title holders or whatever. So you have Rhea, who is the women's champion. You have Dom, who is the NXT North American champion. You have Damian, who is the Money in the Bank winner, and Finn Balor with nothing. They've also been building. They've been building this up. So I mean, they've been building Finn a lot. So it looks like he's going to win. Storyline reasons, I think Finn is going to beat Seth because you have this thing going on between Finn and Damian. Like, Damian is thinking about, like, he's may cash his Money in the Bank on Finn if he wins. And Finn has been doing a lot of shenanigans against Damian too. So you kind of see that, like, breaking up. Also, I think WWE likes seeing factions with, like, all the belts. So even if it's for a very short time, because if Finn wins it, you know Damian's going to cash in very soon. Even if it's a short time, we can at least have that visual that, like, yes, Judgment Day, they were all, belt collectors, belt holders, basically. So yeah, because, like, if it wasn't for Judgment Day and if it was just Finn straight up by himself with Seth, yeah, you have Seth going on this thing, Finn going on saying, like, oh, 7 years, I want to go after you, blah, blah, blah. But, and I love Finn a lot. Trust me, he's one of my favorite in WWE. I don't think that he either, like, needs to be a champion anymore or whatever, and, like, I think Seth needs it more, and people like it more. I think people would like seeing Seth with the belt more than Finn. But again, with the storyline, and Judgment Day is, like, so hot right now, for storyline reasons, Finn is going to beat Seth. And Seth, I feel like even if he lost, he's not going to be buried or anything. He'll still look fine, and he can go on doing his crazy thing and move on to the next feud. So anyhow, a long explanation. Finn's gonna win for the Judgment Day. Too sweet. Anyway, one day I want to meet him. Let's see. And then we can go with Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I don't think, again, we still have SmackDown, so maybe they say something then, but you have, so it's going to be Cody versus Brock again, and everyone's surprised, even me too, that there have been no, like, stipulations to make this match special, because they've been going at it like 10 times now. I'm joking, not that, but at least, like, change it up a little bit to be more special. But so far, nothing's happened. I think one of the reports said that they didn't plan on anything. They were just going to just have another match. So, I mean, I've said this many times. I know everyone else said it too. Cody's probably gonna be the one that will finally beat Roman Reigns. He should have won it at Mania. That's a whole nother story. But because of that, easily Cody should be able to. Cody should be the one winning and beat Brock, because, like I said, they're trying to build him up, right, so he can finish the story and be the, like, only one that's going to beat Roman. And also with Brock, he doesn't need to win anything. He's just a cool dude that wrestles twice a year. He just comes in, he comes in, beats people up, and then if he loses, who cares? He moves on to the next one. So I mean, again, you can say storyline reasons. Cody has to win because Brock doesn't need anything. Though Cody needs to be built up again to be able to beat Roman at next year, hopefully WrestleMania in Philadelphia. Who I don't know if I'm going to that. I say that a million times. I'm probably going to go to that. All right. So anyhow, Cody wins it. That's why I'm going to SummerSlam to see it. Anyway, and then the last match, go with obviously Roman and Jey. Before I go with that, I know, did they announce Rhea and Raquel officially? I'm not sure. That's why I'm not talking about this. Also, Trish and Becky. I know they just recently said on Raw that they were going to delay that match, or not delay it, but they're going to have it on Smackdown. A lot of people were disappointed in that. I was kind of disappointed in that too, because that's definitely a SummerSlam match. But I have a feeling that that Trish is probably really injured, because I don't know why would they. I don't know. Don't say that the card is too long. The card's already long. Just add another match. It doesn't even matter. So anyhow, so those two. I don't remember if they're officially announced. That's why I'm not talking about it. But anyhow, let's just go on before this video goes too long. We're gonna go with the main event: Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. So I could just go straight up and just be done with it and say Roman's winning. But here are my reasons why. So like, there's a lot of people that are saying, you know, this is Jay's time. Let him beat Roman. So that'd be like really cool, right? That he's gonna beat his cousin, who's basically like the king, the king of pro wrestling right now. So you have Jay, that he was able to pin Roman at Money in the Bank. I think that was the first time Roman was pinned in like 3 years. So they made that like a huge deal. That is, the Bloodline storyline is probably the longest, most involved storyline in WWE, because they were feuding before like the Bloodline came together, and then you had Jay, you know, doing everything that Roman asked him to do, and like I said, now it all didn't work out. So this is why they're butting heads again. So everyone's like, yeah, let Jay beat Roman and whatever. But like I said, I don't think that's gonna happen, because even though it has been built for a very long time, I think at the end of the day, is Jay the one that's gonna be the face? Could he be the actual face of WWE more than Cody? Example. I see him as a tag team guy. So maybe they just, you know, like this storyline is amazing. So it's very hard to top that. And him losing to Roman is not going to hurt him at all, right? They can still do so much more with that Bloodline storyline, but like it has to be Cody that beats Roman. And like I said, they're building Cody up so much. I don't think Jay has the same presence or was built up the same way as Cody, for example, to beat Roman. There can also be tons of shenanigans to go on. So you know, you still have Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman who will absolutely get involved. I'm very sure Jimmy is gonna return, you know, to help Jay. And then I'm just gonna throw it in there because I've been wanting to say this, and I know like as a casual, this is not gonna make any sense, and it won't because of the G1. But they were saying that, yeah, you cannot have anyone from the Bloodline, you know, or in relation to help these two guys out, right? Yeah, so then bring in God, you know what I'm saying? Bring in Gorillas of Destiny. Someone actually did say that when this first inkling of Jay and Roman was going to happen, and someone posted about God joining WWE. That was maybe about a month or two ago. Unfortunately, that will probably not happen, even though I would love that. I would personally love that to happen. Okay, I would love to see, you know, Tama, Tonga, and Hikuleo, if they all join WWE, that would be very cool, because like I said, I'm a big OC person. Yeah, you can have AJ and Finn. Anyhow, I'm just going off. But yeah, let me just say that if it's not Jimmy or Solo or Paul that comes in to interfere, I'm just gonna say Gorillas of Destiny. Don't tell me that they're in Japan right now. That's irrelevant to me. And that they're in the G1. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, with it's going to be a great match. I think Jay is still going to look great, even though he's going to lose. I believe he's going to lose, and Roman is going to retain, so we can keep going on with this, and then eventually lose it to Cody. that is my prediction. So, yeah, that's all the matches, I believe. So I don't want to get this too long, even though it is pretty long. Just me rambling in my room. I can't wait. That's going to be on Saturday. A lot of things are going to happen tomorrow. So if I have the energy, I would love to talk about my shenanigans tomorrow too. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to try to see a meet and greet, and then after go to SummerSlam. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. It's one of my very rare WWE videos. And hope you enjoy it, and my really bad takes, because like I said, I'm a super casual. So yes, follow me on Twitter. You're gonna see a lot of clips, pictures, or whatever of SummerSlam. Shining Polaris, Instagram Shining Polaris, TikTok Shining Polaris AEW, and then you can follow the Yarn Bucks and their adventures and their new friend right here at YoungBucks_AEW. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.